Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to Season 1, Episode number 1 of the Villarreal Career Mode series. I'm super excited to get this series underway. We achieved great things with Manchester United winning the treble. In our second season itself, we did have unlimited resources with Manchester United, world-class players, a lot of money to spend. Here at Villarreal, things are going to be much different. We don't have that much money to spend, nor do we have extremely good players. It is going to be a freaking challenge. If you guys are excited, drop a like on this video. 100 likes would be freaking insane for the first episode of the series. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe so that you do not miss a single upload. Now let's have a look at the objectives the Villarreal board wants us to complete. Of course, in the Copa del Rey, the board doesn't expect too much of us. They want us to get to the round of 16, which I think will be possible. We'll also be taking part in the European International Cup, which is of course a pre-season tournament. In our group we have Zenit, Newcastle United and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Never has the pre-season tournament been so important because we can get literally an extra 10 million if we do win that tournament. The league, of course, the board wants us to qualify for Champions League, and of course we'll be taking part in the Europa League as well, and the board wants us to win that competition. Those are some really tough objectives the board wants us to fulfill, but I think we will be able to. We have a budget of 16 million, so whenever you're leaving transfer suggestions, guys, keep that in mind because we won't be able to bring in the big players because we don't have too much money. Now guys, it's time to have a look at the squad we have and of course find where we need improvement. So up front in this team we have Bakambu and Solzado. For now I'm just going to be going with a 4-4-2 formation to just show you guys the squad. In the right midfield position we have Castillejo, who's actually a left midfielder, but he's playing that position because Denis Suarez is playing in left mid. Bruno and Trigueros will be in the middle of the park. Costa will be our left back, Bailey and Musacchio will be our centre backs for now, Mario Gaspar as our right back and Sergio Asenjo as our goalkeeper. So that's the first team. It's a really good first team we have at our disposal. Only a few positions I think need improvements. Basically I think we'll need more wingers because the wingers we have aren't that quick. So if you guys have any suggestions for wingers, like maybe a right winger or even a left winger, drop them down in the comment section below. Also maybe a new left back because Costa isn't that high rated. Our bench is pretty decent but it isn't that great. I mean, there are a lot of players who are on loan on the bench, which isn't that great because they will be gone next season. So if you guys could suggest me some good backup options, that'd be great. We have only 16 million to spend right now, so keep that in mind when you're leaving some suggestions because there's no point in commenting sign Messi because there is absolutely no way we'll be bringing Messi. Usually when I'm playing with a particular team, I tend to stick to a particular formation, but here at Villarreal, I'm not sure which formation to use, so I'm going to be trying out 4 formations. First one is obviously a 4-4-2. The second one is a 4-3-3 with the cam. The third one is a 3-5-2 with the cam as well, and 2 strikers up top. In this formation, you might have noticed Mario Gaspar playing in that right mid position. That just shows we don't really have a good right midfielder, and hence you guys can leave some suggestions. I do have some plays in mind. The fourth formation is a 4-2-1-2. That's a very good formation. So if you guys have any suggestions on any other formations, drop them down in the comment section. Also let me know which is the best formation among those 4. Now guys, let's talk about the players I'm looking to sell so that we can increase our transfer budget. There are also a lot of players I want to loan out. These players I don't think have good potential. I mean the ones who are on the transfer list, hence I want to sell them. Apart from this guys, we have a lot of good youngsters at the club, but I can't see them getting much game time. Like Lever here, 73 rated, 18 years old. I think it makes sense letting him go out on loan. But this keeper here, Mariano Barbosa, we already have 2 good keepers, so I don't know what to do with him. I can't sell him because he's just joined, so I'm just loaning him out so that we can free up some wages. But that's pretty much it guys. Now it's time to move on to some transfers here. I'll only be signing 1 player in today's episode because I want feedback from you guys and sign the players you guys want me to bring in, and of course players that you guys think will be good for the team. So just that 1 signing in today's episode, and I think you guys will agree with that signing as well. I have a few players in mind because we need a new right midfielder with that pace and with that ferocity, with, you know, a goal scoring ability as well, and I think these players do fit the bill. Lucas Vazquez, Joel Campbell and Iñaki Williams. I mean, they're not the best in that position, but they're really good young players, and I'll inquire about them, especially Iñaki Williams. If we can bring him for cheap, that'd be great. I know he's going to be a bit expensive and we have only 16 million, and there are other positions I want to strengthen, but I really think we need a new right midfielder because we need a lot of pace in that attack. I mean, Bakambu is the only one with a lot of pace. Castillejo has pace, but still we need Bakambu there. Apart from that, I wish I could sell Soldado and get some money, but he's just joined us, so we can't sell him. And if I could sell him, I would have probably brought in another striker with a lot of pace and skill because Soldado isn't that great, but we'll give him a chance. And if he doesn't perform well, we can obviously sell him in January. I'm training these players here, and these are the players you're probably going to see in training sessions most of the time because they are the youngsters we have, and those players could turn into really good players. As you can see guys here, we won't be able to get Lucas Vazquez as he's just joined Real Madrid from Espanyol. I forgot about about that one. But we can sign Joel Campbell if you're willing to pay 9 million euros for him, and I could get this deal done by, just offering Jonathan Dos Santos, but I want to keep him because he's a good player. I mean, I'm going to be using him in midfield because his stats are more, better suited to that position. He's got really good vision, passing, etc. So in my opinion, it makes sense keeping Jonathan Dos Santos. What I'm going to be doing is offering 5 million for Joel Campbell. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a pretty good offer. Let's see what Arsenal come back and say. For Iñaki Williams, I'm going to be putting the same offer, 5 million euros. We'll still have like 11 million left. That would be great if we could get the deal done. Iñaki Williams for 5 million, or even Joel Campbell will definitely be a bargain. As you can see, guys, the press are talking about how Musacchio might find it difficult to get in the team, but that's all nonsense. Musacchio will be my first choice centre-back alongside Bailey. Victor Ruiz will be like the backup centre-back, and Bonera will be playing occasionally. So that's my plan for these 4 centre-backs. If you guys want me to play, either Bailey and Victor Ruiz, or maybe some other combination of 2 centre-backs, let me know down in the comment section below. But I would like to continue with Bailey and Musacchio because both are young and quality plays. Also, guys, the press were talking about how difficult it could be for us to cope without Giovanni Dos Santos. I mean, he's a good player, but I think with Bakambu we will be able to cope without him. As you can see, guys, we do win our first preseason game against Zenit, 2-0 thanks to goals from Denis Suarez and Bakambu, which is really good. If we get to the finals, guys, we will be playing that game. As you can see, guys, Bilbao have rejected the offer for Iñaki Williams. We got to increase the offer, so I'm going to be offering 6.5 million. I mean, that will also be a bargain in my opinion. What do you guys think about 6.5 million for Iñaki Williams? I think it would be a really good deal. As you can see, guys, Arsenal want 9 million for Joel Campbell. We'll offer 6.5 million for him as well. Let's see what Arsenal come back and say. 6.5 million for Joel Campbell. I think that'll be a fantastic deal. Anyways, guys, let's move on to our next preseason game. That is against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Unfortunately, guys, we lost this game 2-1. Denis Suarez did score, so that is good. Denis Suarez is going to be one of the most important players of the series. Probably want to guess that by the thumbnail itself. He's going to be just amazing for us. Anyways, guys, Scout has come back with a detailed report of Iñaki Williams' stats, and just look at those stats. I mean, 95 sprint speed, that is just insane. He's got decent finishing as well for a winger, and with training, I think he can be a fantastic player for us. Bilbao have accepted the transfer offer for this 76-year-old youngster. He's going to be a fantastic player for us. 70,000 euros per week, 5 years, and a squad rotation player role. Hopefully he will accept this contract. Also, guys, Joel Campbell deal might be going through as well. Arsenal have accepted transfer offer. I'm only going to be signing one of these 2 players, and if I had to choose between Joel Campbell and Iñaki Williams, I'm definitely going for Iñaki Williams. I think he's the better player, and Joel Campbell, I mean, he's good, but he's not as good as Iñaki Williams. Plus, Iñaki Williams is Spanish, so makes sense going for him. As you can see, guys, Sevilla are trying to bring in Iñaki Williams, and they've paid 9.5 million. So I'm not sure if we can sign Iñaki Williams. I just hope he accepts the contract. And yes, guys, Iñaki Williams has accepted his contract. Iñaki Williams will be joining Villarreal. Welcome to the team, son. And what a signing this is. Just look at that, 21-year-old, 76 rated. He's just going to be insane for us. Also, guys, do let me know, out of Joel Campbell and Iñaki Williams, who would have you gone for? I would love to know that. Anyways, guys, let's have a look at Iñaki Williams' stats again. 76 rated, 21 years old. He's got some insane physical stats like 95 sprint speed, 85 strength. I mean, he's just the perfect winger. He's going to be a beast for us. And look at those technical stats. With training, I think he'll definitely improve. 4-star skill moves as well, which will be really helpful down the wings, as they love to use that Berber spin or the Magidi spin or the Magidi turn as it's called. Anyways, guys, now it's time to play our last preseason game, and that is against Newcastle United. We beat them 4-1. A Bakambu hat-trick, 3 goals for him. Denis Suarez scores again. I mean, he's the creative force behind our team, so definitely he's going to score and maybe assist as well. And as you can see, I was waiting for this. Musacchio is concerned about his place. That's probably because he hasn't played in any of these preseason games, and it's not like I don't want to play him. He's on international duty, so how am I going to play him? But anyways, once he's back, we'll definitely be giving him game time. A transfer offer here for Pablo Iniguez. Can't see him becoming like, an 80 rated centre back or something better, so I think it makes sense letting him go. 2 million as well. I think it seems like a good deal. I have been getting a lot of loan offers for some of the youngsters at the club. I have been accepting them. I really hope these youngsters grow well and come back to Villarreal as better players. Talking about youngsters, guys, we'll definitely be starting a youth academy soon. Not now, I just want to get transfers, etc. done. We do manage to beat Spurs in the semi-finals of this pre-season tournament. 2-0, a pretty good result. And now we're in the finals against Inter Milan. We will be playing this game, and I'm freaking excited for this one. I mean, of course, Inter Milan beat Borussia Mönchengladbach. Decent result for them, but obviously this is a big game for us, and hopefully we will be able to win. Anyways guys, with all the transfers etc, we have like 18 million left after selling Pablo Iniguez. We might get more money from this preseason final. Hopefully we will be able to win it. Also guys, do drop in your transfer suggestions in the comment section below. Do let me know which positions we need improvements in, and also which players we should sell, and maybe new formations etc. Now guys, let's focus on this preseason tournament final. I'm excited to try out this team, first time playing with a new team. It's going to be insane. Plus this is an important game. I really want to get the extra money because it'll really help us. I'm going with my first team. Let's see how they perform. Roberto Soldado on the ball. Plays it into Denis Suarez. First attack for us. Denis Suarez's shot was saved by Handanovic. Really good keeping there from him. Soldado is actually having a good game, and I'm surprised at that considering how bad he was for Spurs. But he's been good for us, which is good. We get the first chance of this game to score in the 41st minute, and we do score. Iñaki Williams crosses the ball in, and it hits Juan Jesus, and it goes into the back of the net. An own goal from Jesus is the first goal we have scored for Villarreal. Not the best ways to get your first goal, but I'm not complaining. Felipe Melo here plays the ball into Perisic here. Iñaki Williams with some defensive work as well. I'm really impressed here with Iñaki Williams. He was crucial in our first goal that we scored, and now defensively he's been doing well as well. In the 73rd minute here on the counter, we had a great chance to score and make it 2-0. Iñaki Williams played the ball through to Roberto Soldado. Soldado found Bakambu through on goal. Bakambu scored his 7th goal of this preseason tournament, making it here 2-0 against Inter Milan. Inter were clearly not taking this game seriously. They were playing really bad, and hence we are leading 2-0, and we might make it 3-0 here. Roberto Soldado on the ball. I'm so impressed with this guy. Ball falls to Bruno, who puts it in, and Costa, our left back, is somehow in the center of the box, and he just scores a header. That is really good, and that game does come to an end here. 3-0 against Inter Milan, and we have won the preseason tournament, the European International Cup, 3-0. We did deserve it as well. Inter Milan were really bad, and we were just too good for them. And as you can see, Villarreal have won the European International Cup, and it's really good to see that we have got the first trophy already, and we might find it difficult to win a trophy this season itself. So good to see that we have won the first trophy, which is good. Although it's not an official competition, it does mean that we have won some silverware, which is nice. And as you can see, some more training. Castillejo is already 78 rated, which is good. Trigueros is improving as well. He's an important player as well. And as you can see guys, the board are happy with our European International Cup performance, which is nice to see. And as I said, we do get additional money, 4.3 million, and now we have more than 20 million. So you guys can leave your suggestions in the comments section below. Any transfer ideas or maybe any swap deals etc, drop them down and I'll look into it, and we'll try and sign the players you guys want me to bring in. Anyways guys, in the Man United career mode, I did something called the player of the episode, and I will be continuing it with Villarreal. So the player of the episode for today is none other than Cedric Bakambu. He scored 7 goals in this preseason tournament and got an average rating of 8.1. He also scored in the final, hence he deserves to be our player of the episode. Although most of the games were sim, he was pretty good in the final itself, scoring a goal, and hence, as I said, he is our player of the episode. And that guys is pretty much the end of the episode. In the next episode guys, we'll be getting started off at La Liga. First game is against Real Betis, and the second one is against Espanyol. Some decent games. Hopefully we will be able to win both of those games. We do have like 20 million plus left in the bank, so we will be making a lot of transfers in the next episode, and I'll be needing your help. So do drop in your suggestions in the comment section below. Also let me know which one of these formations you guys want me to use more often. We will be taking the yellow submarine to glory guys. I promise you that this career mode is going to be an incredible journey. Also guys, if you have any suggestions for kit numbers, which players should get what kit number, let me know down in the comment section below. And that is pretty much the end of this episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode of the series. If you guys have, smash that like button. 100 likes would be awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys soon for the second episode of this series.